Aussie here again. So tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a chicken creamy coconut curry. Just some Aldi thing that I got, you know, my favourite store, Aldi. So, well, better turn that down, don't want to hear me twice. Once is enough. So anyway, as you know, I haven't gone live for a few weeks. I've been concentrating on doing the videos and all that stuff, but I've got to tell you, it feels a bit funny going live now. I was really stalling tonight because I'm not used to it, but we're here now and we're live and dangerous. So what I'm going to do is I've got my capsicum here, got some capsicum, onion, already cut up, got the chicken, but I just remembered I got some naan bread in the fridge, so I thought I might have a little bit of naan bread with it. Even though it's sort of a Vietnamese thing, Vietnamese curry, we're going to do a little bit of Indian too. Have a bit of garlic naan. So let's get this party started. I'll just heat up a bit of butter and then whack the chicken on, cook the onion, capsicum. So I might just cut that big chunk off. I want to put a lot of butter on so it doesn't stick because this pan has almost had it. If everything's sticking, whack that on. So I thought I'd come on tonight and have a bit of a chat to everyone because I haven't been on for a while, but there's no one here. Anyway. Mr. Brody Thugs, I can always rely on you. Nice to see you again, mate. Haven't been live for a couple of weeks. I haven't got the junkies with me tonight. They're busy doing other things. Michael Pan, g'day. Jacob Sander. I thought you might be here because I saw you did a little comment on my Insta thing before I started. Don't expect kids to be up this late when they got to go to school. So anyway, we're doing some creamy curry, coconut curry. It's just an Aldi thing. You know how I am with my Aldi, just mucking around. And this stuff, where is it? I've got to tell you, last time I got this, I probably shouldn't have bought it because last time I got it, it's coconut cream and I've been shaking it. Last time I bought it, it had like a layer on the top and I had to break through it and mix it up, but we'll see what happens this time. It's a bit hard for me to read the comments at the moment because I've got this thing over here. G'day Riley, what's happening? Deb V, hi. Michael, Pan, I think we already mentioned you, sorry. Yeah, I actually don't mind curry, but I don't like to make it up myself from scratch. I'm probably not very good at that. But like I was saying before you guys came on, I wanted to come in and just say g'day, and you know I haven't been doing any lives lately, so I've been concentrating a lot on getting videos out there, trying to post something every day. But at the moment, I can relax a bit, take it easy. Oy, that's a bit of a fuel. Actually, I'll do that for a couple of minutes and then I'll whack the onion in there. Hi Elise, how are you? So, I was planning over the last couple of weeks to do a few lives, but I haven't got around to it, partly because it's a bit hard to do some nights when you've got someone else here, but also I've been concentrating on getting videos out there just every day. And I've actually, I think, gotten to where I need to be to apply for monetization. So I'm going to actually apply for that tomorrow and see what happens. So I am actually going to do more lives when I can, but sometimes it's just a bit hard to do. I was actually, as usual, I was going earlier tonight, but it never happens. Always stuffing around. Zombie nature. It does sound awful, but I actually don't mind curry, so yeah, it's just an Aldi brand. But you did make a comment, Zombie, the other day that same thing, different day. Well, this is a different day, different thing. And we did an ice cream video yesterday, if you happen to notice it. Just trying to please you guys. I do my best. I have no idea why there's two-year-olds joining the stream. They seem to watch everything. And I hope you like the Kim Jong-un. You've probably seen it in one of my videos so far. Yeah, Jacob Sanders. Everyone go into and have a look at Jacob Sanders and Riley Weaver. Jacob is doing a channel similar to mine at the moment. He's doing some food reviews and mukbangs and stuff like that. And Jacob, I wouldn't go live yet until you got about 500 subscribers. So I made that mistake and I sat here just talking to myself. But if you're happy to do that, that's fine too. It becomes a video anyway. So guys, check out Jacob. He's doing some good stuff. He started up a channel and I quite like it. It's good. Following in my footsteps. Yeah, all the bad dudes in one. Partly why I got it, because he might come on later, but one of my guys who comes on here and makes comments, he calls himself Kim Jong-un, and I partly got it for him. I told him I was going to get a Korean flag, and I never got around to it, North Korean. See you later, Zombie. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate every minute. So yeah, I can never get this thing right. And I haven't had much practice with it lately. You know, it's funny guys, when you're doing a channel, and Jacob probably knows, all you do is think about doing the next thing or what you want to do next or how you can do it, if it's live or whatever, review or mukbang or whatever you want to do. But constantly it's in your head what you want to do. But I was just thinking, as I was going live, getting ready to do this, I'm thinking, I wouldn't mind doing something, my own little Grill Masters range. But I tell you, I got lots of ideas. I've always got ideas. I'm trying to get grill marks on things like steak and burgers and stuff like that. I'm going to try and do a few more videos with the boys too. Mum's been helping you. That's good. It's always good to have help. I was hopeless. No one can help me. I know someone who is pretty cluey on YouTube, and Liam knows a bit, but in the end, I had to get onto it myself. Otherwise, it never would have happened. So, but you learn as you go along. So like I said, guys, go and check out Jacob. He's just started a YouTube channel, Jacob Sanders. And subscribe to him if you can, because he's doing some good work over there. I hope he posted something else again soon, because I'm enjoying his work. And I actually went to Hungry Jack's yesterday with Liz. You probably saw our video that she did. I filmed her about the, actually I have to miss and make sure it's all right too. We did a video of an ice cream parlour out there. Yeah, I knew it. It's got that bloody layer on top again. This stuff's shit. Oh, sorry, not shit. Can't say that. I'm trying to get monetized. It's rubbish. Awesome thumbnail. Thank you. So, this is, you know how I love Aldi. Some of you guys who come onto my channel regularly. This is one thing at Aldi I don't like. And I shouldn't have got it, but it was sitting in the cupboard and I thought I need to use it. But, got the fork here in case. See what happens. You get through that layer on the top and it's like all watery underneath. But I need some coconut cream. This is not working. There you go. I have to try and mix it up a bit. It's going to go everywhere. The worst coconut cream in the world. And it's the same brand as this stuff I'm going to use to put in here. So guys, sorry I went a bit late. I was actually planning on going an hour earlier, but I had to go out and get some firewood today. I cut my own up. I go and find it out in the bush, but it's supposed to be getting close to snow again tomorrow, so only for one day. But winter, even though it's spring, is not quite over up here yet where I am. I've got to be very careful. This is a delicate operation. It's like a layer on the top that's really thick, and it's all watery underneath. I only need 100 mils and this is 400. So if you love Aldi like I do, this is one thing I don't recommend, is buying this coconut cream. It's absolute trash. But like everywhere, they have their good stuff and their bad stuff. Kim Jong-un, I was just saying you might be here. I wore your t-shirt tonight. It's a bit hard to see at the moment, but when I'm done all this and I move everything, everyone will be able to see it. I'm hanging with my homeboys, Kim Jong-un, Trump and Putin. Putin, however you say it. Sorry if I'm not reading your comments, guys, but once I do this, I'll move the laptop over here and then I can read them better. So I can look more. I've got to concentrate on what I'm doing here. I actually was going to make bubble and squeak. I thought I'll try and make bubble and squeak. But usually when I do these things, I don't have a practice first, but I thought this sounds a bit tricky, so I'll do a little bit of I made dinner last night. I made bubble and squeak. And this bubble and squeak recipe I saw, you do a poached egg and you put it on top, and it looks really good. And if it works out, it's probably going to be delicious. I made it last night and it was an absolute fail, but I still had to eat it. But there's no way I was going to show you guys that. It probably would have been fun and you would have laughed, but I didn't want to embarrass myself with that one. I might give it another go one day, and you never know, it could be a video one day. The bubble and squeak, not my thing so far. Look at the lumps in that thing. Like I said, don't ever buy this stuff. Look at the lumps. It's supposed to be coconut cream, not bloody coconut. Anyway, I'll try and mix that through while I'm doing this. And also, I haven't done it for a while, but I'm going to attempt to use chopsticks tonight. I've got, can't see it over here, but I've got some rice I made up in the rice cooker. I'll show you that later. Let's get these capsicums in there. Capsicum's done. Jacob, don't worry about the quality, worry about getting it out there. It looks all right, it's average, so don't worry about that. I know someone who has a channel and they know what they're doing. They do all this professional stuff, but in the end, what they're doing is they're spending so much time on editing that they're not getting any content out there. And the way YouTube have made it at the moment, if you want to get monetized, you've got to do it in a year. And they've made it very hard. If it was still like it used to be, 10,000 views, and didn't matter how many subscribers, then it's easy. I could have got monetized 7 times by now, but they've made it so hard that if you don't have good content, or if you don't constantly put it out there, unless you've got something that's really fantastic, you're not going to get monetized. So Jacob, just keep pumping out the content like you were that first couple of days. Put it out as much as possible. Also go in there, make comments, look for subscribers. I had someone, this is the sort of thing that happens too, it happens in every form of life now, doesn't matter what it is. But I had someone before I came on the live comment to me saying that, oh, great video from my one yesterday. You've earned yourself a subscriber. I thought, yeah, right. I can't even see the comment. It's gone into my spam. It's a comment they make all the time. So I commented back to them. I said, you've earned yourself a place in my spam. And I didn't see my sub count go up. That's the other thing. They didn't subscribe. They reckon they did. So once you learn all these tricks, and you know, I could have subscribed back to them and they get one, but they haven't done anything for me. They're just trying to con me. So again, that's why it's called spam, because these people are spammers and scammers. Even on YouTube it happens, believe it or not. If you had a channel, and Jacob will find out all this stuff, you're in for a treat. It's just like everywhere else. Always someone trying to get something from you. But then there's plenty of good people too, like you guys in here. you're supportive, and that's why, you know, I don't have to go live tonight, but I want to show that support back, and I know some of you guys enjoy what I'm doing, and I want to come in here and go live. You know, I'm not going to go full on live like I was, but I will be coming in every now and then and doing a live and trying to entertain you guys. Hopefully it is. But I'm glad all the main people are here, and Peter's here too. I just noticed. I don't even have to see your comment, Peter. I know that symbol of a Dalek. I just see it all the time, everywhere I go. Even someone else I know who's got on High Country as well. How you going, mate? Nice to have you here. So, like I said, I haven't gone live for a while because I've been busy and other things are happening, and I've been just pumping out the content. Trying to anyway, just concentrating on videos for once, but I will do more lives when I can. So let's see how this stuff goes. And I've got to say, you know, I know a lot of people comment and they say, oh, you eat too much, you eat a lot. All I've had is today, all day, and I've been up since 9 this morning, is 2 pieces of pizza. So when you see me eat stuff like that on the video, doesn't mean I'm eating again that day. And I am absolutely starving. And this looks like a lot, but I'm not going to eat it all now. And I'll be up all hours tonight, so I'll be eating the rest later. So I managed to mix that up a bit. Like I said, don't ever buy Aldi one, buy it from the other supermarkets. I reckon 100 mils. So let's see what, that's about a quarter of that. That should do. Leave that over there. Probably wasn't a good idea to use that fork. I need that later. Oh, no, I don't actually.
I can't connect to the public Wi-Fi.
Alexa, be quiet.
You may need to update your connection. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
That was Alexa, in case you didn't figure that out, because I turn the modem off and on because some nights when I go live, I have a bit of trouble, and she's not connected, so. And she picked up something thinking I said her name. So what I might do here is, because this needs to thicken up, I might pump it up a bit. Oh, wrong way, idiot. That's better. Hey, Mini Mad, yeah, it does look yummy. I think it'll be good. I've actually done this in the past. It was a different one. I think it was Malaysian. This time it's supposed to be Vietnamese style. So we'll see how that goes. Should be good. The last time I made it live, it was good. The other version of it, the Malaysian. So we will see. So I haven't made any secret of it. I know I've told you guys many times, I do like going live, and I was a little bit nervous tonight because I haven't done it for a while, and I was stalling and just taking my time. But I do like coming in here and going live with you guys. Not that I can read your comments at the moment, but I will get to it. But I've also never made it a secret that I've been doing it to get view time, and the lives tend to get me more view time. So it's like 2 reasons for doing it. I enjoy doing it, but it also gives me view time. So I'm probably not going to go live as much as I have been, because now I've I think, reached the target. So, and also why I've been pumping out the content lately, as far as videos go and not live, is because it seems to be working for me at the moment the last couple of weeks. Especially one video in particular that I did got me the biggest views I've ever had so far, and I'm really happy with that. And I thank you guys, anyone who watched it, thank you. And I know most of you guys in here probably did. But I will be going live every now and then when I can, because I do enjoy doing this, but I was doing it full on because I needed to get view time. And I will be doing lives. So if you don't see one for a week or 2 or 3, there will be one eventually. Some Gordon Ramsay dishes. Now that's a good idea. I've never thought of that. See, I have so many ideas, and then you guys come in with other ideas too, so you just help me along. Actually, before I was getting right into the internet and doing YouTube and stuff like that, even before YouTube, just watching average stuff. I used to like watching Gordon Ramsay. I'm not like someone who, I don't mind cooking. I like cooking, but I'm not someone who wants to be too fancy either, like Gordon. Maybe I should do that. That's a great idea. We just won't watch George Columbalis because he's Colin, however you say it, the little wog. But don't watch him because he rips his workers off. I doubt Gordon does. George Columbaris. Gary Hong Storage, how are you, mate? Yeah, nice live stream. I haven't done it for a while, a bit out of practice, and also I haven't done this for a while either, a bit out of practice, and it's probably not easy to eat with rice because I've got rice there. I'm going to try the old chopsticks. And if that doesn't work, I've got a good old spoon there. I'll just let that simmer a little bit so it thickens up. Oh, actually, Peter, talking about that, I was talking to Liz tonight. I'm going over to see her tomorrow because she's got a couple of days off and I'm on holidays at the moment. But there's this thing, and I've been trying to find out where this guy is. I found him on Facebook. And if you can look it up, you'll find him on Facebook. It's called Chuck's. You won't be able to look him up if I don't tell you what it is. Chuck's Grill something, and he's got a food truck. And it's like he's in Australia here, in my area. He's down further. I've been trying to find where he is, and he was down at Penrith yesterday, and I couldn't get down there because we went to Bathurst. But I looked on there's this thing, it's right up my alley because it's Aussie. It says, it's called Aussie Night Markers, and apparently they've been going for a while. I didn't know about it. And there was one down at Penrith further down from me last night, but because we went to Bathurst, we couldn't go to that. Liz wanted to, but it was like too much in one day. Anyway, I'm looking at it today, and it turns out next weekend they're at Bathurst. So we're going to go to Bathurst again, and I'm going to find this guy, and if he's not there, there's going to be so much food to try out anyway. So I'm going to do a video about that. I was thinking about going live, but I think we might just do a video of it, not go live. Maybe I'll do something Sunday or something like that. Chucks. Yeah, Chuck as in American Chuck, you know, like people call him Chucky. Chuck's Food Wagon, I think it's called. But he does flame grill stuff, and there was this box in the picture, humongous burger, and that's if it looks like the picture. There's a box with a humongous burger in it. There's fries or chips and a piece of a rib, not a whole rib, but like a little strip of a rib, and I think coleslaw. I want to get that. I really want to get that. And I was just, like I said, I was just telling Liz about it tonight because I found it this morning or this afternoon. Shit, where'd that go? And looks like I'll be cleaning the cupboard. I just splattered it everywhere. But we're going to try that if we can get out there. I think the weather's not going to be too great, so we may not get there, but we'll see what happens. Like, I mean, if I tell you guys these things, doesn't mean they're always going to happen. Sometimes the weather gets in the way. Keegan Willett, how you going, mate? Don't know when I'll be out to KFC again, but I've done another one since I last saw you. Guys, Keegan Willett, if you saw my video where he said, oh, g'day to Aussie, that's him, Keegan Willett. He works at the KFC. Good bloke. So, like I said, I forgot I had these in the fridge, and they're from Aldi as well, garlic naan bread. So I'm going to have a bit of garlic naan bread. So we're going, apparently this is supposed to be Vietnamese style, so I'm going Vietnamese and Indian tonight. So I've got some rice here in my little rice cooker. Still pretty hot because I reheated it before I came on. Now, if I eat a lot here, like I said earlier, I've only had 2 pieces of pizza, and it was actually a pizza I made last night, myself at home. And there was 2 pieces left, so if I'm eating a lot here, it's because I am bloody starving. So don't bag me for it, because I could eat a whole big plate tonight. Hi, Life and Travel, how are you? I do my best, High Country. I like to try and make people hungry, but like I said, I'm bloody starving. Now, I Should have got a better spoon to spoon that out, shouldn't I? Now I'll turn that off. Let it. I might just leave that for a minute and let it try and thicken up a bit. It's not looking too bad. Now where is that spoon? I'll use that one. Now the other thing about doing live streams, as you can see, I'm doing a lot of cooking. When I go to Hungry Jack's or KFC, I can just chuck everything in a bin. Not here, I've got to clean it up. I don't like the cleaning up part. But that's not going to stop me from doing lives, of course. If I don't clean it up tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. I've got nothing else to do. Here we go. Haven't had any curry for a while. Actually, I did have curry on Liz's birthday, but I actually didn't like that very much. It was a vindaloo, and I don't think I've tried it. It was very hot. But it was like authentic Indian. It wasn't like this sort of thing. You know, I'm not going to fuss too much. Oh, that wasn't a good trick. How's that looking? Might leave it at that for now. There it is, guys. My Vietnamese coconut curry chicken, apparently. That nearly fell off, didn't it? I hope they get a thumbnail from that. I'll have to go like this. So, get that back on there. I'm going to move all this crap and then we can have a chat. That's just in case. And also the good part now is you can see the best t-shirt I've ever bought. So I can't say that. It is a beauty, but my Harley Quinn one, I'm in love with that t-shirt. I'm in love with her and that t-shirt. I love wearing it. Windy City Frenzy, what's cracking? Nice to see you here, guys. I'll tell you, I'm going to have to start wearing glasses soon. It's very hard for me to see things close up. There we go. Where's those? What's that knife? Nothing fancy on this channel. Just get it done. Get it in here. Some naan bread. I won't eat both of them. That's a bit too much. Okay, let's see how this goes down. You know, I did a few videos and I was using chopsticks, and I originally, when I first used chopsticks, I thought that you crossed them over like that. Turns out you don't, but it still worked for me. It wasn't going too bad. But I found out, and I don't know exactly how to do it, I'm not an expert, but you actually hold them sort of like that and then pinch them together. So not crossing them over. I haven't done it for a while though. But the good thing is, when you've got big pieces like that, that's not too difficult. Jacob, do a video of trying to do chopsticks. It's fun, it's entertaining. I'm not good at it either, and I haven't practiced for a while. We do. And we do need chopstick lessons, but what I figured out, I didn't think I could ever pick rice up. You just scoop under it and hold them open a bit. Good stuff. So it's going to take me a while. I'm not an expert, but I'll get it done. Kim Jong would know. He probably taught Trump too. Anyway. Oh, I didn't think. I'm too busy eating because I'm so hungry. What's the verdict? It's actually not too bad. I don't mind that. I don't think Kim would mind if that's fascist. I'll tell you what though, if you're not used to doing that, I'm probably not doing it right still, but it's a bit better. It hurts your hand because it's something you're not used to doing. I did note you said fascist, Peter. Okay. Beautiful. So, for a little Aldi meal, Aldi coconut cream. Even though I said the coconut cream wasn't that good, if you're willing to stir it up, it's all right. But and it got thick as it cooked, so that was all right. I'll tell you, because we were out at Bathurst yesterday, I wasn't planning on doing the ice cream one, and it hasn't done much for me, for my views and everything. It's been all right, but Liz said she wanted to try that ice cream because we've been to that shop before, that ice cream shop. It's pretty popular. We didn't show you before we filmed it as we were going in there. There was actually a line up, and we've never seen that before. Line outside the store. It took us a while to get in there, and as we were waiting, I had time to think, and I'm going, why don't I film this? Why don't I make a video? Because I'd already just made a Hungry Jack's one. And I thought, oh, what the hell, let's do it. See that? Not so good. So, because I didn't want an ice cream because and I said that in the video, she asked me, did I want some? But I just had Hungry Jack's. I didn't want any, and she only had chips, so I didn't really want the ice cream. Or sorbet. I got the, what's it called? Flame grilled Caesar wrap. Not wrap, the burger, not the wrap. There's 4 in a range or something. There's a tender crisp, there's a grilled one. And I purposely got the grilled one because I wanted to see if it had that grilled taste and the grilled marks on it, which it did. But I'm not going to give too much away. I'm probably going to post it tomorrow. You won't believe how they stuffed it up. They didn't stuff it up. Everything was fine, but it didn't look good. It wasn't the best thing I've ever tried. I'm probably posting it tomorrow. But I was going to post it today because or yesterday because it's a reasonably new thing. But then we did the ice cream thing while we were out there, and I thought, oh, what the hell, let's post that first. Liz was so excited with it, like so happy to do it. Sometimes she's a bit funny about doing the videos like Liam is, but she loved it. We're having a great time out there. Also, partly that's the reason why I haven't been going live, because the last couple of weeks I've actually been neglecting her so much, but she understands, she knows why I've been going live and everything. And I thought it was time we spent some time together. And that's why, because I can, it's Monday night here in Oz, or in New South Wales at this time, but I thought if I don't go too late, at least people will be around. Doesn't matter what night, but earlier I couldn't do it early. That's a problem. I might have to get off this chopsticks because I'll starve. KFC wraps, all those wraps are good. I had that bacon and chicken one. I forget what it's called now. Bacon Lovers Twist. I had the bacon-o sauce. That was a beauty, that one. And when I say that on the videos that I think they're good or they're pretty good, they usually are. I don't make it up. If I don't like it, I'll say so. No. At the moment, Jacob, even Liam doesn't come first. Now they come first because YouTube's done. I'm up to where I need to be. But nobody was getting in my way. I don't care if you make comments saying that, oh, I haven't seen you live. And not that that's happened, but nothing was going to stop me. I needed to get there because if I don't get there by October, and that's partly why I've taken this time off. I wanted to take time off in the next month when it's warmer, but I know I needed to do this. Nothing was going to stop me. Not Liz, not Liam, not anybody. I was driven, and I've never am usually driven about anything. It's done now, and that's what I'm saying. Now I can spend time with Liz, and if Liam has stuff he needs to do, he wants me to go to the gym with him, you know, maybe I'll do that, but I can do that now. Now, before this, nothing, I couldn't do anything else but YouTube and go to work. It needed to get done because YouTube changed everything and made it harder. I could have been monetized 7 times by now, but I had to work harder. So, and the thing is, if I'm working harder and I do get monetized, my views will be up. So I'm not going to make still a lot of money, but I'll make more than I would if I was getting 50 views a day. You know what I mean? I'm past the middle age. I'm towards the other end. But, you know, it was funny talking about that, Peter. I was talking to Liz the other day, and we don't go to the club. We're not into that sort of stuff. And I see a lot of older people, and I think, I never want to be like that. I never want to be an old fuddy-duddy. But I don't try to be younger than I am too. I muck around with Liam if I'm in a video. And I know you've even said you don't like that style. But it's been mucking around because I'm with my son, you know what I mean? Because I've got an 18-year-old son, and he's actually just turned 19 yesterday. We haven't done a video about that, and we probably won't. But I wanted to. But I just pick up these things. I mean, he's sitting over there sometimes and I hear all this stuff he's going on about. Well, I'm doing my stuff, he's doing his stuff. And then I hear other gamers saying the same thing as he does. And it's just amusing to me. But I try and keep it real. Even that, when I did that in the thumbnail, that means West Side. And I didn't get that from him. I got it from one of my subscribers who calls himself Bold Man. And he does rap songs in a language I don't even know. He could be Bulgarian or Hungarian. I don't know what he is. But it's fun. I love it. And it's like, I'm not trying to be a young man. I'm just trying to muck around and have fun. And it keeps it real. It keeps it amusing, you know. As long as you don't go overboard and act like you are trying to be young. It's a bit of stuffing around. But anyway, I was saying to Liz, when we get older, are we going to hang down the RSL, hang down the club, go lawn bowls and all that sort of thing? And I know that's not her scene, and it's not mine either. But I thought if we did that as we got older, say we were 70, 80 years old, I could do YouTube videos about all that while we sit around talking to people and all that sort of thing. It's just like, it's endless. And I actually think that too, Peter. There's a lot of stuff I've done earlier, and I think, should I delete it? And I don't know about you, Jacob, but I don't know how you feel about hearing your voice, but a lot of people, and I've even seen YouTubers when I first started doing this channel, say how they made videos about how they don't like to hear their own voice. And also then they say, oh, tell me how you feel about hearing your own voice. And I saw this a lot earlier in my YouTube about close to a year ago. I felt the same way. I didn't like to hear my own voice. I never have, but like hear it back. But now it doesn't bother me. You know why? Because I bloody hear it too much. It's all just having fun, mucking around. Don't take it too seriously, but if you want to get somewhere with it, keep focused. That's the thing. But don't be that focused that you don't have fun. Because it is fun. I'll tell you, Peter, Liam watches Dan Drops. I can't stand him. I think he's overacting. I mean, sometimes I do a bit of stuff like that to muck around, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. It's just for the video, a bit of mucking around. But these people are full on. It doesn't interest me. They act like dicks. I don't know how they get all these views. Oh, Danny, I know about that. I didn't comment on the video, but I did see that, and I've actually saved you in a playlist so I can look back without having to get a notification, because I get so many notifications now, half of them I miss. And I was saying earlier, I had someone trying to subscribe to me, and they're saying that, oh, you weren't a subscriber from my last video, and they watched it, and they're full of crap. So when all that stuff's going on, you haven't got time to. But like I said, I've got you in the playlist. I look back every now and then to see if you're doing anything. I'm just hoping that it turned up. That's the main thing. I'm not in a hurry for you to do the video. I mean, I took my time to send it to you too, but I took my time too. You do whatever you got to do. And whenever it happens, it happens. Where's the shirt from? Funny, you know, I wore my Penny's Bigger shirt the other day in a video, and someone else commented, where'd you get the shirt from? Guys, you would think it's a trash site, but look at Wish. I can't believe I've got nearly every day or every second day something coming from Wish, and this is one of them. And I've got to tell you, I was surprised that it looks as good as it does. It's a really good material too. I'm surprised about that. And my Harley Quinn one's like that too. And there's been a couple more I've been trying to get, but I'm trying to get a bargain. You're going to see more shirts when I can get them. It might just take a while. Dasuba, how you going, mate? Danny G, I'll be there when it's out. Even if I watch it later, I'll be there. I'll tell you, High Country, I don't know if you saw our video when we went fishing. It didn't get many views, but I know yours will, but I thought I'd try that out, take the boys out. It didn't get any more views than anything else that I do usually. And I said to the boys, because I'm not that keen on fishing anymore. I used to be like Liam and Jacob. They got the bug and they want to go. They actually took themselves on the train down to Sydney the other day, yesterday I think it was, or the day before. And they went fishing. I haven't asked them if they caught anything yet. And they're even telling me there's a 98% chance that they're going to catch fish. I can't wait to find out that they didn't, because I'm going to say 98% chance and you still couldn't bloody catch fish. Jacob, I've got no plans at the moment. The other day, when I did that thing about the Meat Lovers burger, I was actually planning on getting, and I've been thinking about it for a while, it just never happened. But I went to get a Turkish pita, and I looked at these guys at Katoomba, not far from me, at the kebab shop, and they had a Turkish pita there on their website, on their Facebook page. And when I went there, the guy goes, "Oh, we haven't made them we've been making them for ages." And it's like, dude, it's on your website, you know, it's on your Facebook page. So anyway, I'm filming this bloody place just with the camera in my hand, the phone in my hand. And I filmed the footage of this double-decker bus we have around Katoomba, and I thought I'll chuck that in, and I did this. I walked in the store, and then he tells me they haven't got it. So I went to the place across the road, which I plan on doing one day anyway, and it all was wrong. Not wrong, but it was all not what I planned on doing. Anyway, I was at another place yesterday with Liz, which isn't that far away, and they've got Turkish pita there, and I'm going to get it from there. It looked pretty good. I actually want to try it. I've never tried it before. That's partly why I want to do it. Well, the Cattlefish Burger, someone I work with, they go there at lunchtime, or lunchtime for us is at night, but it's dinner time. And he gets it all the time, and I plan on doing it one day, but it wasn't that day. So it worked out anyway. I think that's the first time I've... Oh, here comes another one, I think. That's the first time I've sneezed on a live. At least I haven't farted. Also, Man Big Adventures, how you going? I've been watching, sometimes even if I don't comment, I've been watching your little, well, not little, but your trivia games. Pretty interesting, good, great idea too. Guys, check out Awesome Epic Adventures if you can. I'll go over to their channel, because, believe it or not, they are actually very close to me. They're probably only about 10 kilometers away. And they're like my neighbors. So go and check them out. And they do these trivia nights, which is really good. It's really interesting. Yeah, sometimes I might not. I mean, I know I did a couple of weeks ago. I made a comment. I was trying to guess the questions, but I was just making dumbass comments, like guessing. I didn't really know what I was talking about. You actually asked some hard questions that night, but sometimes I might be in there and I'm not commenting. I'm just watching. So this isn't too bad. I'd probably get it again. We're not reviewing this thing. I'm starting to sound like I'm doing a review now, but it's not bad. Got rice all over my naan bread. Well, Jacob, I don't know what's in your area, but you know, even doing the baked beans on toast, I found that good because, you know, people just like, you're not on the other end. You're not the person who's watching the video. And I just thought that's a good idea because I actually, even at your age especially, I used to eat baked beans a lot and on toast. I love baked beans on toast, but I haven't had them for a while. And that made me think I wouldn't mind some. But you'll come up with things. Whoop. Henny Penny, do it. Henny Penny, there it is. I didn't even know Henny Penny was still a thing. I remember years ago. So, high country, do you actually have a time where you have to fish? Like you can't fish before that? Is it like a season? Because I was thinking, even though I'm not going to do it now, because it didn't go very well, but I was thinking of taking the boys not far from here and trying some trout fishing. Not that we probably would have caught anything, but I'm pretty sure there is a season. I haven't looked it up yet. We could be the same. Mm. Actually, now you say that October, which I'm of course, because you're saying 3 weeks to go, it's going to be in October. But I did see something about October somewhere because we have to get fishing license here to do everything now, even saltwater fishing. And I get emails about it sometimes, like through the fisheries department, and telling me it's time to renew because we got about another month on our ones, on our licenses. And I'm sure I saw something about October for fresh water. I'm not a big fishing person anymore, and I don't fish fresh water because I'm hopeless at it. I never have been good. Never tried it much, but I did see something about October. We're probably the same as you guys over there. I've got to tell you, I could starve by the time I eat this stuff. With the chopsticks, I'm ditching the chopsticks. It's hurting my hand, and I'm never going to finish. Anyway, Jacob, don't think about it too much. Just do it. There's nothing to think about. I think about a lot of things and I forget about them, but they're all up there because I think of so many things. Eventually they'll happen. Yeah, I'm sure it is expensive. Like if we go saltwater fishing, and I told Liam when he went with Jacob, his mate, the other day, I said, take some chicken breast. If you saw our video when we caught a few brim, all we use is chicken breast. It's something we discovered a couple of years ago that everything goes for it in the salt water. Wouldn't work for fresh water, but when it comes to salt water, I know more what I'm doing. Fresh water, I'm useless. Even though I've been living up here for about 30 years and it's all fresh water and dams, I've got no idea because I know from doing fresh water before I moved up here. Salt water, sorry. Do I have Twitter? Yeah, I do actually. I've been putting it in the description lately, but I haven't done it the last few videos. The thing is, it's a bit hard to tell you the Twitter name with all the... It's got @ and bloody underscore. But when I put it in here, you just click on it, so it's a lot easier. Well, where I live, when I moved here about 30 years ago from Sydney, it's in the Blue Mountains, which is a mountain area. And if you go over the mountains, which is not too far up, west, and you go over and you go towards Lithgow, there's a few rivers out there. There's a dam out at another place not far from out there. If you're willing to go out and have a bit of a look, all fresh water, there's dams, there's rivers. But when I first came up here, I didn't know the area that well, so I used to go out exploring and doing stuff and even tried a bit of fishing. And I bought a few lures, had no idea what I was doing, tried all these different places, and I caught one trout about this big. And I made a fish pond and I took it home. And it lasted a few days in the pond outside, but I gave it away because it wasn't my thing. I know about, there's fly fishing, there's lure fishing, but just didn't know how to do it. And I'm usually a pretty patient person, but nothing was happening. There may have been no fish there either, who knows? But I did catch one. Doesn't matter, Jacob. You don't have to even review it. You can just do a mukbang, do whatever. Sometimes that's why I don't put review in the title, because one time I reviewed something. I put review in the title and I didn't actually think to give it a score. This was way back, and I got trashed. Like people saying, oh, you didn't review it. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you know what I did? Went back, edited it, took review out of the title, and never heard a thing about it because it didn't say review. But you don't always have to review everything. Like when you did that thing with the Hungry Jacks, it's not a thing, but you made something out of it, you know? Just use your imagination. That's the thing. Our life at home, we're doing great. Everyone's having a great time here. I've cooked my dinner, which is a pretty good little, what was it again, creamy coconut curry sauce. I don't think I've seen that one, Jacob. I'll have to get back and have a look. I've got that many things I've got to look at. I mean, you'll understand one day, once you start to get over 500, and High Country knows as well, then you got to start. It's so hard to keep up with everything. And then after a while, you start to be like, I can't look at YouTube anymore. I've got to make a video. That's it's a lot to do. But like I said, at the moment, I'm on holiday, so I can do more of it. And then there's other things in life, like seeing your girlfriend, going shopping, going fishing maybe every now and then, cleaning your house up. And if I turn the camera around, you'd be shocked what it looks like behind the camera. Thanks for that, High Country. I know you're always in there. You always make a comment, and I love that. You're a great supporter. When you start fishing again, I'll have me, Liam, and Jacob looking at them. Liam subscribed to you anyway, so. And when Jacob's here, we connected him to our Wi-Fi because he comes here every now and then, and he can look at all sorts of stuff without using data because he can use the Wi-Fi. We've got unlimited, so. I think this bread's getting a bit stale. It's falling apart. Well, Liam loves fishing. Even like he'd love to go out and catch what you catch. But Jacob pops outside, and I tell you, it's a bit drizzly weather. It just started not long before I started the video. I started doing the live. Tyra came in, Poppy went out, but when I do this inside at night, it's better she's out because she just mucks around. And like I was saying in one live a while ago, I was going live and she's under the tripod, which is just in front of me with the phone on it. And I can see the bloody, I'm looking at here and everything's moving on the laptop, and I'm like, why is everything moving? She was under there playing with a tripod, mucking around. So it's like she could have knocked the whole camera over. Tyra's more settled when she comes in. She just goes to bed. But Poppy, she thinks I'm talking to her, not when I'm talking to you guys. She doesn't get it, of course. She's a cat. So when we're outside, it's good to have her out there because she hangs around with me and she wants to get on. She doesn't know she's going live, of course, but she wants to be a part of the action, part of what's going on. But inside, it's too hard. She mucks up too much. Let's see if I can say this one. Travita Falafu. Hi, how you going? What's cracking? I hope I got that right. I'm sure if we went out with you, we'd catch some fish because you know what you're doing. We went fishing the other day, like I said, in the salt water down at Hawkesbury River. And I'm telling them, and Liam knows, we've gone there, we use chicken breast, we cut it up, similar to what I had tonight, but of course this isn't fish food, it's chicken breast. But we cut it up, we get it right, put it on, and then what's good about it is they go for it, but it's hard to get off. So telling Jacob, use the chicken breast, we've got plenty of it. He starts pulling out his lures, trying to troll and all this sort of thing, and then he gets a soft bloody rubber or whatever it is and throws it out and nothing's happening. And he's not catching a fish. Liam actually was saying he won't probably catch anything. He was the one catching them all. I caught one straight up. And then finally Jacob caught one because he decided to do what we do. But me and Liam have fished there before. We know. It's like if we went with you, you know. It would be great. I doubt it's ever going to happen, but it would be good if we came over and did that. My cats are gorgeous. Yes, one of them's asleep at the moment and the other one's outside. Actually, my girlfriend Liz has I think you've got a ginger cat. She's actually got two of them, but we don't film at her place much, so you don't see them. I keep buying, Jacob, you say you got a makeshift tripod. I keep buying these cheap ones on eBay, and after a while they break or something plastic on it goes wrong. I can't believe I was saying about Wish with these t-shirts, and I bought other things on there, not just t-shirts. And I think it was yesterday or the day before, something came up on Wish saying it was a tripod. It looked better than the one I've got, the cheap one. It was saying for $2, and I'm like, I got to get onto that. And I had some sort of deal on there where I got it for $1.90. And it looks better than one I got, which I paid about $20 for. We'll see what happens there. But they were saying on the site that every 24 hours they give away one for $1. It was actually $1 for a tripod. and the postage was $1 as well. So with my little discount, it ended up all $1.90. So I probably paid 90 cents for the tripod. Why, Jacob? Why do you need to know her last name? She might not want me to give that out, that information. Anyway, buying that on Wish, but what I was going to say was the microphone I'm using now, I've got it, like, because you can see there's a groove in the table. I've got the line going through there, you can't see it, and the microphone's under here. And I've got it plugged into the phone, but it was free on Wish, and then you just had to pay the postage. I don't know how good you think this quality of sound is, but I've been using this little $5 microphone, which was actually free. I just paid $5 postage in practically every video I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, almost every video. And I'm even using it tonight. And for $5, I think it's pretty good. Oh, that's her, Jacob. Yeah, she did. I asked her to. That's her. Yeah, because I said to her, watch Jacob, because that was when you first put a video out, and she liked it, and she said, whether she'll look or not, that's another thing, because not because she's not interested, because she doesn't really go on YouTube that much, but I'll remind her every now and then. But if you are commenting like this and we're doing a video or a live together, I'll say, oh, that's Jacob, and she'll know who it is. It was her. But I got her to watch that first video you did when you said that I inspired you. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. But, you know, hopefully you'll do better things than I am even. It's because you've got plenty of time. I'll be in the club doing videos with the old codgers one day. Yep, it's pretty good. I'm getting a bit full now. I've had this naan bread in the fridge for about a week. It's a little bit, it's not stale, but it's just sort of getting there. No desserts tonight. Actually, and that is a funny t-shirt. Thanks, Das Huber. I got a few t-shirts like that. I bought them on Wish. You can find them online if you want to buy one. Just look up wish.com. But I'm not really a big dessert person. And when we did that video yesterday, and I posted it actually just after we did that sorbet one. But Liz has had ice cream there before she was vegan. And now she wanted to try the sorbet. Now she's vegan. She asked me, did I want anything like a lick of it or whatever? And I said, no, thanks, because I don't really feel the need. I like desserts, but I'm not really a dessert person. I'd rather have something like this. But after eating all this, there's no way I'm going to eat dessert, even if I had it here. G'day, Englishman. I'm eating something not too bad for me tonight. Some creamy coconut chicken curry. I do love my Wish just as much as I love Aldi. And everything I got here tonight is from Aldi. All this food from Aldi. Nothing from anywhere else. Actually, I think the nugget lot's gone now, Jacob, but there's just 3 on there now on the KFC secret menu until the next one comes. Because what they tend to do is once a new one comes, they get rid of an old one. And I think for me, the best thing was probably, I forget what it was called, Kentucky Snack Pack. And I tried to do a video of that, but make it myself. I actually quite liked that. But that slider thing we had last time, the last KFC secret menu, the new one, I really like that too. That's pretty good. Probably not going live tomorrow. I won't be going live as much as I used to because now I've actually, I think I've gotten to where I need to be.
I can't connect to the public
shut
Wi-Fi.
up.
You may need to update your
I'll
connection.
turn her off because sometimes I say things and she thinks I'm talking to her. That's Alexa. I think I've gotten to where I need to be and I'm going to apply for monetization tomorrow. But looking at it the other day, because I knew I was close, it's saying that it takes up to a month to get it. So I'll just have to apply and go through the process. We'll see what happens. But I probably won't be going live as much because I won't be posting as much now. I've just been trying to get to that stage. So that's why I've been going so full on. But I will still go live. I enjoy coming in and talking to you guys and having a chat. It's great. Just won't be as often as it was. I will be happy, and it's not so much that the pressure's off. I just feel like I don't have to keep going, and push it out. And really, to tell you the truth, sometimes I was just putting out any old crap. As long as it was reasonable, that's all that matters. And that's what I was trying to tell Jacob. Just keep putting stuff out. Even if you're not happy with it, someone else will be. Some people won't be too, though. I'll let you know. Oh, I like it too, but I've always tried to be upfront with you guys, especially when I've gone live 2, 3, 4 times a week. It's been to get view time, partly, and also I enjoy doing it. I mean, it's fun. I didn't think, I come on, I go live, and we've been going now, looking at this. Where is it? Going live for over an hour now, and I just wondered, especially when I first started, will this even last half an hour? If you guys are in here and you want to have a chat, I'm quite happy to do it. I love it. But it just won't be as often as it was. Well, Jacob, what I think too, though, is if it's going to take a month to get monetized, if that happens, it's supposed to be like that, from what I can gather, there's not much point me putting out a video every day and not getting paid for it when I should be. So I might just back them up and keep a few, still do them, keep a few, and then put them out more regularly. Well, I'm not sure yet. We'll see if I'm getting monetizing Englishman. I'm going to apply tomorrow. I think I've done all I have to do within 12 months. So I know they've made it a lot harder now. But I'll find out soon. And if I haven't, I'll let you know. You won't see ads on my video. Or I could get knocked back too. You don't know. I mean, I'm not doing anything too outrageous, but you could get knocked back. Who knows what they want? We'll find out. I don't know about a big payout. I'm not that big yet. I plan on it one day, but you never know. I'm not expecting much. If it pays for one meal, at least that's one less meal I have to pay for, isn't it? To make a video. The videos don't really cost me anything to make, so that's a good thing. And I'll tell you, Jacob Sanders, if you're really keen and you're trying to get monetized in the end, like, don't do what I did because I had no idea. I went for subscribers only, and I didn't bother too much about content, and I didn't bother too much about views and view time. And then they changed everything on me. Not long after I started, they changed the rules, 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. So I got the 1,000 subscribers pretty easily, but only because I was going in there making comments and doing all that stuff, but I wasn't concentrating on any content. And that's why lately I've been going day after day after day. Even if I've got to go to work and I work in the afternoon, I'm trying to go out and do a video before I go to work. That's why, because I left it a bit late to get started, to get really started, but I didn't know. So do it right from the start. That's why I'm saying to you, Jacob, just keep putting content out there. Doesn't matter what it is. Even if you're not 100% happy with it, put it out there anyway. There's something that happened in that video yesterday and you may not even pick it up, but I wasn't happy with it. But I'm not going to not post it because I went and bought a bloody burger and got another one for a discount. And I'm going to post it. If people don't like it or they do like it, they want to make a comment about it, that's fine. But it's going out there. I looked back at it and thought I don't want to really post half of this, but it's like it's going to happen anyway. Because I'm not wasting my time doing a video and just not posting it. But also, Jacob, because you're at school, concentrate on school too. I don't have to concentrate on that. I have a job that doesn't take any concentration. You just have to be there and do it. Yeah, I know it's not going to be much English, man, but it's a start. I'm not expecting big things. I just wanted to get to that stage and then you can build on that, hopefully. But, and then, you know, like I said, I don't have to have that thing where I'm trying to post every day and get more views and all the rest of it. So it's done now. And if they knock me back, I'll just give up because I'm not someone who usually gives up. But after all I've been through, it's like there's no way I'm going to keep doing that again. I realise that. I mean, I actually get that way now. I don't want to go in there commenting because I've done it so much. I'd rather not if I don't have to, but I know I have to. That's the thing. Because even when people who don't have channels who are watching your stuff and viewing it, and when they start to drop off, the people who are subscribed to you or you subscribe to them, they drop off too. So everything drops off and you've got to just keep putting the effort in. I know that. And you can't expect them to comment on yours if you're not commenting on them. I get that. Yeah, I'm not expecting too many dramas. I mean, I know I have said the S word a few times, but that's about it. But very rarely. And I don't know how to bleep stuff out of my videos, so it just has to stay there. Anyway, guys, I'm so full now. It's been great coming in here and having a chat again. It will happen again. I just don't know when. Of course, like I said, it won't be as regularly as it used to be because it's been a double-edged sword. I've been doing it to get more views, more view time, but also because I love coming in and having a chat. Especially to you people who are in there every time I pretty much go live. It's a shame Bob Blanton wasn't here, but I'm sure he's busy in the nether realm. And I'll get to chat to him again. So guys, thanks for all your support. And you never know, if I do get monetized, whenever it is, we might do a big video or a big live. I'll get the boys into it. The other problem is the boys, well, not so much Jacob. He's not my son. Liam's my son's friend. Liam all of a sudden wants to go healthy. So a lot of my videos aren't that healthy. He wants to start working out and doing stuff like that. Yeah, Bob Blanton, he's good too. You guys are great. And thank you for coming in. And it will happen again. So remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo.